that's where my bag at. All I really need is Wi-Fi. Getting money on DeFi. Mega cash on MetaMask. You better run when the runners run. Show you how to get your money up. Dollar inflated like bubble gum. Markets are jumping like double dutch. Buying up gold till I get a ton. Crypto, yeah, I got some. You better run when the runners run. You better run when the runners run.
There is so much winning, so much opportunity right now. It is Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. As always, I got my brother here, Ricardo Hamilton, aka Mims, making it make sense. I know a lot of people might be scared right now, but to me, Mims, this is the time to take action and know what you're doing and know what you hold.
And I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you.
Get it. Let's get it.
Look, the mind in itself can make a hell of heaven or a heaven of hell.
Yep.
Do not mistake for the opportunity as a crisis. Okay, we are in an opportunity zone right now, and this is why I get excited, because when you're properly educated, you're hanging around the right people, you know what I mean, you're consuming the right information, you're going to operate on a different frequency than what they want you on. They want you on the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They want you to panic, because you lose your ability to have control over yourself and your focus and actually take action that can actually improve your situation regardless of what's going on in the environment. So I'm fired up about tonight's show, Mike. You know what I'm saying? We're going to continue to do what we've been doing, helping people prepare, get educated, get these assets, and put themselves in position to create generational wealth.
How many times have we said, when there's blood in the streets, when extreme fear is here, that's when you need to be paying attention. That's when you need to be buying. That's when you need to be locked in and dialed in. Anyone can get excited when the price of something is going way up and everyone's making a bunch of money. That's when you're selling. When everyone's freaking out and telling you, oh, the world's going to end and there's this huge crash coming, that's when you need to be buying. I mean, Ricardo, we must have said this 500 times in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And somehow it still seems like people are just motivated by price. And if the price goes down, they just walk away. Stop getting educated. And as we say all the time, the most important financial markets, cryptocurrency, is education. So if you are not plugged in right now, like I posted today, if you are not buying cryptocurrency right now, you will never win in this space. These could be generational buys that we are getting in some of this technology. And because price down, people mad and just walk away. Bro, we're just going to keep doing us, and the winners will come out and the runners will win.
Yeah, folks, this is temporary, but this temporary moment where everything is down is the opportunity of a lifetime. If you're getting the right information, you're following the right people, and you're acquiring the right assets. Okay, we are trying to tell you right now, this video, these live streams will age very well in the next 6, 12, 24 months and beyond. Everything is working in our favor. Okay, everything is working in our favor. Just stay plugged in. Don't lose hope, and just dollar cost averaging on the real valuable blockchains and assets. Okay, metals, physical, digital assets. You need to have them, because the dollar, the purchasing power of the dollar, the inflation, the banking system. Yes, there is a crisis, but not everybody is going to be affected the same way on the short, medium, and long term from this crisis. And we want to make sure that you're one of those people who actually benefit and capitalize, as opposed to getting wiped out and left behind.
Last week, I know we have short memories because everyone has a 15-second, attention span right now. But last week, Friday, we had the first crypto summit in the first pro-Bitcoin blockchain presidency in the history of America. The last presidency was openly hostile towards anything blockchain. Gary Gensler and the SEC were suing everyone and their mom in crypto. And now we have a crypto summit and the price is down. Guys, the price is down because the people with lots of money want to buy a lot more. So they are crashing the price on purpose to get you to sell your coins, stop paying attention, and to walk away so they can buy it all up for cheap. This isn't something new.
Yeah.
They do this all the damn time. So this is just a highlight from the crypto summit. And again, you know, it's kind of funny what Pomp said here.
I just want to say this, Mike. What you're saying is that this is getting what is it? Adopted. This is getting
mass adoption,
mass
institutional adoption, like we didn't even dream
institutionalized,
of 5 years ago.
Like folks, this is it.
Yeah. So again, like Pom says, the White House is posting Bitcoin hype videos like they are a college sports team, and there are people selling orange coins right now. Nuts. And it's not really people selling, guys. You have to realize this. Every market is manipulated. It's not there's a bunch of people out there just selling Bitcoin. It's a bunch of market makers. It's a bunch of riggers pushing the price down so they can buy more. We talk about this with gold and silver all the time.
Yeah, this space is getting legitimized. This space is literally getting legitimized right before our eyes, and the price of these assets are going down. Wake up.
Exactly.
Okay?
Welcome to the first ever White House Digital Assets Summit. Last year, I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world, and we're taking historic action to deliver on that promise.
Your administration is moving at tech speed.
We are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stable coins to do that.
Technology is at the foundation of the Trump presidency.
This is truly a historic day, and as a crypto founder, I couldn't be more proud to be part of your administration.
No one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple years ago.
We want to stay at the forefront of everything. This is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal, and you have great support. Thank you all very much.
So we went from them suing everyone in crypto to having a crypto summit. And again, guys, there is so much good news here. I have no idea how people are not plugged into the markets right now, getting educated, learning about blockchain. Like, this technology is the future. You have a president saying we will be the Bitcoin and blockchain capital of the world. And you're not bullish. You are not bullish enough. This is, again, the biggest shakeout in financial history.
Yeah, I mean, what people gotta understand is we're investing in technology, folks. This is why I say you gotta really get educated, because people, they hear crypto and they hear scam or fraud, or they're hearing, they have preconceived notions and ideas of what crypto is, and they're not really educated on the blockchain. Blockchain is revolutionizing every area and aspect of human activity. Okay, and you're investing. We're taking a part of, the blockchains and the companies that are going to facilitate that transition. And we're in before the masses. We know about the technology. We know about the partnerships. We know about the development, the use case, the market. And this is where we are right now, educating people on, this technology and how to capitalize before everybody, really even realize what's going on. That's huge.
No, and great question by Corey. What are your top 5 buys right now? We'll get in that to a little bit once we get through some of this information. Obviously, we'll have different projects that we're stocking up during this massive sale. But again, guys, I just want to hit a few of the key things that are happening in the blockchain space. This is Senator Loomis. She is from Wyoming. She is going to reintroduce the Bitcoin Act to buy 1 million Bitcoin. This is from 13 hours ago. I highly recommend you follow Cynthia Loomis on X. She is called the Bitcoin Queen because of how pro crypto she is.
I'm so pleased to announce that today I will be reintroducing the Bitcoin Act. And I'll be joined here shortly by Senator Justice of West Virginia, who is one of the co-sponsors. And we have several other additional co-sponsors. And a lot of it is a result of the excitement that's been building, both of them.
So again, we have senators, co-sponsors. We have, and this is a bipartisan issue, guys. That's one of the good things about this is, for the most part, it's just people that are educated in this space. People against this stuff just kind of have no idea what they're talking about. They haven't learned about it. So again, massive future here. And Mims, I got this one for you.
Yeah. What people got to realize is that the system is broken. Okay, it's broken. It's resetting. There is no option, right? And what I mean is that the dollar is going to continue to lose its status, its credibility. The banking system is broken. Okay, it's corrupt. All right, and so there's only two options: digital and physical. Okay, blockchain and gold and silver. All right. And so, that's the thing about, whether you like it or not, this is where the world is moving. Okay. So you either get with it or you're getting wiped out. You got to evolve. You have to adapt to the change in the environment. Right. This is the time. This is why it's important that you get educated. Things are going to pick up really fast here. They're going to get really fast. And a lot of people, they're not going to know what to do. They don't have no idea what's going on. They're going to wait for somebody to provide a solution for them, to save them, to help them out. And it's not going to be in their favor. Okay. You're better off taking control of your life, taking control of your financial future, getting educated, saving your money in silver and gold, and investing in this technology called blockchain and these digital assets that are the future.
And you guys know we have been talking about real world assets. You guys know we are all about getting the infrastructure of the blockchain, specifically when it comes to nodes. Okay. So this is breaking tokenization of securities is the most exciting thing in crypto. This is Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. Blockchain can provide advanced products and financial services for all 10 sectors. Bullish for RWA. So this one is just about a minute, but he really goes in. I disagree with some of his logic here, but let's break it down.
The tokenization of securities on the blockchain. So if this would be very good for the issuance of capital in venture capital, democratize venture capital. If you're a small company, you're trying to raise $500,000, issue a token. Has to be.
How many times we've talked about that, Mims, right? Small businesses between 50 million and $1 billion are going to stop going public because of how dirty and underhanded Wall Street and the stock market is. They're going to instead issue a token. The people positioned in this financial sector are going to come out well.
Yep. I was just talking to a business owner that owns their own tequila factory, do about $12 million. And they're ready to tokenize. Okay. Yes, businesses are ready to tokenize, and we're in that sector. This is what we do. So that's why we tell you guys tap in, because we're capitalizing on the RWA sector by helping people acquire the software that is helping businesses do exactly that. And we're getting paid every single day in crypto for that. So yeah, Mike, this is a great find.
Be approved, and then put it on exchanges like WonderFi up in Canada, which is the largest exchange there that's approved by the.
And notice he's talking about exchanges, because you need exchanges who are filing with the SEC. With these securities.
Next level. Folks.
Better tap in, kids. Better tap in.
We're so ahead of the curve. Let's go.
The Ontario Securities Commission and the OSC, and then Coinbase in the United States would be the largest in the US. And so they would become your liquidity for North America, and you could issue a token. Now, we need legislation for that. And we're a little ways away. I think we could have the Stablecoin Act in 90 days. I think the tokenization of securities, any security, on the blockchain would be much better than the system we use now. But that's going to take.
Now, I totally agree with him there. That system will be better than the one we have now. The one we have now, we know is broke, it is corrupt, and it favors the rich, wealthy, and elite.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, we will have a stable coin bill within 90 days. Okay. Everything is getting pushed up against the wall, which is July. Okay. In July, ISO compliance integration is activated. Okay. Basel III compliance for banks is activated. Okay. We will have a stablecoins bill. We will have regulations and things before July. So I agree with him on that.
That's going to take probably a couple of years.
Now, that's where I disagree with him, because we already have real world assets on the blockchain.
Yeah.
So for him to say it's going to take a couple of years, I don't know if he's talking about Canada or certain sectors of the RWA, but it's already happening.
Yeah.
So he might just not know, or maybe he's talking about something else. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
But this is the direction we need to go with.
100%.
And providing these advanced products, financial services for all 10 sectors. Remember, financial services is one of the 11 sectors. And that's where crypto and blockchain technology should live, because it services all the other sectors.
Matt, that last line right there, Mims, I think is everything. This is where crypto and blockchain needs to live, because it services all of those sectors. It gives us truth. It gives us trust. It gives us transparency. It gives us verification and validation of what is real and what is fake, because the current system we are in right now is a complete fugazi of derivatives and fake paper and fake silver and fake gold and fake everything.
Yeah, transparency is key. Like I said, blockchain is revolutionizing every area. I mean, even, when we talk about, obviously, with voting, and all this, uncertainty of what's going on with, any and everything. The blockchain is revolutionizing everything. And what's exciting is that this is taking place, and no matter who you are, really where you are, or how much you can have a position. You can acquire the asset at fractions. This is a fractionalized wealth, democratized wealth, decentralized wealth. You could put $1 into an asset, into a digital asset. You don't have to have a lot of money, but I'm telling you, it's going to be more powerful you to put $1 and then leave $1 in cash. Okay. And obviously you ain't putting $1 in. I hope you put more than that. But this is the timing. Real world assets is the I think, the biggest opportunity in blockchain and crypto, because we're talking about the tokenization of everything. Okay, real world assets. $1.64 quadrillion market, next level.
And so, just so you guys don't get scared about, the stock market going down, the stuff you hear about, the trade wars and the tariffs, guys, this is all planned. Okay, Trump needs to renegotiate the debt. The interest rates are too high. He wants interest rates to cut. He's said it, we need a little pain to be better long term. So this is his plan. Because again, the number one thing we had to get under control was inflation to move forward. Think of inflation as a virus. If you don't get rid of that virus, you can't move forward. So his master plan is to get the Fed to cut rates, to turn on the money printers. Once that happens, stocks, Bitcoin, and crypto will explode. So, just look at this. I've never seen, normally when a presidency comes in, you give them 6 months to a year to even see anything happen. So the previous administration kind of owns whatever happens, for the most part, big macro picture for that first 6 months to a year. We just slashed inflation by 2% in a month or two. This is unheard of. So this is the big plan, guys. So again, this is an opportunity to buy quality assets on sale at amazing prices. Well, everyone else is scared. Those still getting educated and taking advantage are the ones who are going to win in the end.
Yeah, folks, there's definitely some economic warfare going on, but this is like 5D chess. Okay, it's above probably most people's head. Okay, at least, right? But this is the thing: when you're properly positioned, when you're educated, you don't care. It's just a matter of time before the value of the assets that you hold are reflected in price. And when you see assets like what we're looking at crash in price, we get more excited, because we're able to get a bigger position, which means we're going to see greater gains, which means we're going to have a more secure and brighter financial future. That's the opportunity. So don't get caught in the weeds, right? Don't get caught in the smoke and mirrors of the whole thing. Get educated, know what you know, follow the right people, acquire the right assets, and you're going to do well, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But when the dust settles, where are you after that? Do you have the assets? Are you in a better position, or did you miss the greatest wealth transfer ever in history?
And guess who's buying? Just in, the SEC has acknowledged Grayscale's filing for the Hedera HBAR ETF.
Oh, yeah.
This
HBAR
is
is
why they're
massive
crashing the
involved.
prices, guys.
ISO compliant, massively undervalued. Hedera, the governing council, major corporations, Hedera, major RWA play as well. I mean, Hedera is huge, folks.
Yep.
It's one of those coins that, we teach people, that you definitely want to have in your portfolio. Massively undervalued. But yeah, I mean, we're just seeing more and more bullish and confident, news and information coming out that just is saying, hey, while prices are crashing, institutions are getting ready to buy.
Yep. They know the next wave of ETFs is coming soon. They want to push the price down and get as much as they can right now. All right, Mims, this one's for you. Pundit Patrick Bet David says if XRP captures 5% of SWIFT volume, its price will surge to $1,000 per token in the short term. So I love PBD. Let's see what he has to say here about XRP.
That happens. If XRP replaces SWIFT and FedNow, you know what happens? Let me give you some numbers here. XRP's ledger processes transactions in 3 to 5 seconds at nearly no cost, making it significantly faster and cheaper than SWIFT. So SWIFT processes $5 trillion daily, or 1.25 quadrillion annually. If you didn't know what that was, quadrillion annually, SWIFT. If XRP captures 5 to 10% of volume, let's just say 10% of volume, $125 trillion annually. The demand for XRP, by the way, could be any of these other technologies we're talking about. Analysts estimate that a $10 trillion market cap could push XRP's price to $100 per token, with full replacement potentially driving it up to $1,000. Now, who those analysts are, I'm willing to bet those analysts own Ripple. And that's why they're writing this. Hey, analysts, just because I say analyst says, it doesn't mean they're 100% right, but hey, it is a way of looking at what could happen with this. If this were to happen, it's a big deal. Now, the roadblock that they have are a couple things. One is the SEC lawsuit that has slowed adoption, but a resolution could boost institutional confidence. Regulatory approval, especially in the U.S., is critical for widespread adoption. Let me unpack the legal trouble. Let's just go back 4 or 5 years so you kind of know what's going on here. December 22nd, 2020, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple Labs and its executive, Brad Garlinghouse, alleging that the sale of XRP constituted an unregistered securities offering worth over $1.3 billion. Then in April of 2021, Judge Sarah Netburn granted a motion limiting the SEC's access to the personal financial records of Garlinghouse and Larson, marking a procedural win for Ripple. Then 2 years later, July 13, 2023, Judge Annalisa Torres issued a mixed ruling. XRP was not deemed a security when sold on public exchanges, but institutional sales violated securities law. Ripple was fined $125 million, significantly less than the original $2 billion. Then we go to October 2024. SEC filed an appeal against Judge Torres' ruling, seeking clarity on XRP's clarification. Ripple's leadership criticized the appeal, and XRP's value experienced volatility, dropping to a 11% following the news. November 2024, reports surfaced that Gary Gensler planned departure in January 2025. Hello, that was a big moment for them because Gary was a guy that was not happy about it. He kind of had some favors with a couple friends he had, different places. Legal experts, including attorney Jeremy Hogan, speculated that this could lead to a resolution of Ripple case by spring or early summer of 2025. December 2nd, XRP's market performance showed significant growth with a 123% growth, increased since SEC's initial lawsuit, showing signs of optimism. So who knows what's going to be happening? When the president, his name is Donald Trump, and he puts something on Truth Social, and the first one he puts up is XRP, then the retweet, he says, let me also give some love to Bitcoin and Ethereum. That means some of the people behind closed doors that are in his ear, like a guy like Elon Musk and some of the other people, maybe something's about to happen. I would be paying attention. That's all I'm saying to you.
All right, so Mims, this is your wheelhouse. It's got to get you excited. Mims it for them.
Yeah, man, we already know, people who've been following XRP case and, part of the XRP army and who understand XRP, understand the ledger, understand Ripple. in its role and influencing the value of XRP. I mean, look, then some people say, well, XRP can't reach $1,000 because of market cap. Market cap is irrelevant. You know, if anybody starts talking about the market cap and why something can or can't be, they have no idea what they're talking about. But I mean, look, you know, Patrick Bet-David talked about whether it's, you know, Ripple or another coin. And understand something. That's why I mentioned ISO compliance, ISO 20022 compliant coins. These are the blockchains that have been approved to be able to even do what SWIFT needs to be done, you know, internationally with other banks and governments. So we know the list. We know the projects. HBAR is one of them we talked about earlier. XRP, obviously, and there are others. And we talk about this, preach this. We tell people you need to hold these assets. Stop speculating and gambling on the hype, hope in the blockchain and crypto space with the new hottest narrative. Stop really even getting into meme coins unless you really know what you're doing. Buy into the real world projects. Buy into the projects that is critical for the global financial system to exist. Okay, there are blockchains that they have to. The global economy has to function on a blockchain. There's only certain blockchains that the global economy is going to function on. Okay, we know those blockchains. We're in early. They're pennies right now, some of them. Okay, massively undervalued. All right. So this is why we talk about getting into cryptos that are backed by real world or leveraging or benefiting or, you know, from real world assets, you know, real utility, real use case, not hype, not hope, not speculation, not the new hottest thing on the market, right? Not the meme coin. We talk about getting into the ISO compliant blockchains. Why? Because these are the blockchains that, I mean, Bank of America is working with Ripple and XRP. I mean, listen, there's so much that has been happening behind the scenes. Okay, this is not the time to be playing around. This is the time to acquire these assets now. Everything is down. You know, even I don't know if you were going to show it, Mike, but when I look at the Fear and Greed Index, and it's sitting at 15 right now, the lowest damn near ever. I mean, essentially, this is the time to buy. This is what we've been talking about. This space is going to explode. Okay, the market cap of blockchain and cryptos, these assets are going to explode in price. And, you know, less than 7% of people in the world are in crypto, less than 40% in the United States. And I'm telling people who say they're in crypto, they're not even in crypto because they got their crypto sitting on Coinbase or Robinhood or crypto.com. They don't know how to move it to their own decentralized wallet. They don't know about the projects that are inside the blockchains. They don't understand DApps. You know what I mean? They don't understand, you know, decentralized wallets or exchanges. They don't understand DeFi. There's a whole lot to this space. Take it seriously. It will change your life forever. But I mean, yeah, folks, I mean, more and more people are starting to realize the value of XRP because it's been getting fudded by the community. Even people who are originally a part of the XRP army, some of them left and talking trash about XRP. But now everybody's realizing, wait, XRP might be the one.
And maybe touch on this from Jordan. Now you guys know Ricardo and I could debate XRP all day. Because if the banks were doing that, I could agree, they could use the XRP ledger, but they would probably do it in the stable coin versus XRP.
Yeah, the RLUSD, exactly.
But they're getting the fees still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so everything's fractionalized. You understand? Some people say, like, even right now, you know, with Bitcoin, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin, right? You can get a fractions, you know, of a Bitcoin. But this is why the stablecoins bill is so huge, okay? Because yes, the big money, all the money is ready to move onto the blockchain, trillions of dollars, but they're not going to put it in one coin that's volatile. Like you have to have a stable medium that allows you to transition into these digital assets that, you know, fluctuate with whatever their value is and what they're doing, and then in and out of that into a stable coin. But we have to have a real stable coin that's audited, that, you know, is backed, you know, has assets, everything. So that's what the RLUSD is, the real dollar, okay? The RLUSD on the XRP ledger. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Mike. I mean, it's not them necessarily everybody's going to buy XRP, but it's the ledger. Now, any transaction that takes place on the ledger, you need XRP.
Right. So Jordan, it would, as more people use XRP, yes, if banks start buying XRP, it would make it more expensive, but the banks won't be sending XRP to each other most of the time. they would typically be sending their stable coin, but there would be like, a penny or two transaction, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're talking about quadrillion dollars and you even make a penny or two on that transfer, that's what gets people excited about the XRP ledger.
Yeah, it's just massive transactions back and forth,
Right.
back and forth. Like it doesn't stop. Money's moving. Okay, money's moving all around the world. That's the volume, the velocity of those transactions.
Now, one thing I want to make sure I hit on while these prices are down low, I just made a post about it today, is called Tau or Bit Tensor. So if we look in the last 24 hours, so that's what I like to do is when the market drops, what really goes up, right? Caspa has a kind of decentralized and early Bitcoin, has a big community. Same thing with Pepe. It's probably the top meme, big community. BitTensor Tau is, I think, the future of AI. And again, while most people aren't paying attention, I've been teaching my team to get into what is called the subnets, because Tau is like a bunch of the best AI teams working together. So in the last week, Dojo, which I taught my team how to buy, has gone up 260%. 43 Graphite has gone up 113. 40 has gone up 49%. So there is so much opportunity in cryptocurrency. And if you guys just look at, if you just go to something like Banter Bubbles and you look at, well, what's been going on this week? And you look at that red, and you're like, oh, it's red, it's going down. I'm not going to look at crypto. I'm not going to learn about it. You're going to lose. Because again, you can look at the week here, then you look at today, now it's all green. You can look at the month and be like, oh, it's all red. And you look at the year and realize there's still winners. And guess what OM is, guys? OM is the top RWA play. So it's all about pulling out and looking at the big picture.
Yeah, definitely. And go back to Tau and look at the all-time chart on that. I mean, just everything is just really looking beautiful to buy. Like it's right at that base, that support level. When you really zoom out at the all-time and see it's
at that perfect. Its all-time low is 165. We're at 259 right now. Its all-time high is almost 800.
Can you do it in a coin market cap? That one looks confusing for somebody who doesn't know how to look at it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
They haven't gone through our schools yet.
Yeah, that one's a little complicated. But yeah, see, like this, you can see it's like it's right at those base support levels at around 200.
Yep.
I mean, this is definitely the time the dollar cost average in and buy on Tau. And the thing is that a lot of projects that we look at are like this right now. If you look at their chart, they're literally at this, like they're approaching this massive, historical support line. And so, we're not too far away from mooning. We could go a little lower, but definitely this is the time to at least, take some type of a position. Even when you look at BitSensor, it's the same thing. When I look at a super and I look at super chart, super early. And it's like, I mean, it's not too much further it can go as far as the bottom. And when you understand the tech, that's what we talk about. Don't buy the hype. Don't buy the hope. Don't buy the tech. Okay. Buy the technology, buy the use case, and right now, I mean, super at a penny.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, super is working with HBAR. Okay. HBAR has them in their white paper, because of their Oracle price feeds. Okay. Like people won't really understand, just how big some of these projects are. And that's why Mike, and we talk about get inside of our schools to get this education, because somebody can talk about a crypto, but if you're not really educated on what this crypto is and who they're partnered with and the use case, and I mean, super does 500,000 transactions per second. You see what I'm saying? Like this is a super fast blockchain. When you talk about, you think about Sui and Solana, and what's the other Sui?
Corium's
Solana.
really fast too.
Yeah, but it's like if all of them had a baby, that's super. Like, I mean, super is next level. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, just looking at the chart, like this is the time to buy, folks. So we're just excited because we see and we know. You know, it's a big difference when you look at the market and you don't really know what you're looking at, and then you look at the market and realize, like, oh, are you serious? Oh yes, let's go.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
just think about it, guys. December, like 3 months ago,
yeah,
people were paying 7 cents for Supra, and now it's a penny,
it's a penny,
and
and it
nobody
just
wants to
came
talk
out.
about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much developments coming for Supra. I mean, literally just, I mean, it's so early. It just came out. You guys have like, you just, to find it at a penny right now, congratulations to those who are buying.
Yep. So I'll throw out a couple tokens I'm buying this week, just so you guys know. I'm buying Tau. I bought Tau. I'm buying subnets. Okay. That was just on our weekly Zoom. There is a recording in the school. But I bought Dojo. That's up 262% this week. I am buying Supra. I am buying Vapor. That is another AI play because AI is way down right now. And I think AI is going to be the
Yeah,
future. So that's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on the thing that is down the most. I'm buying HBAR like I always do. And of course, I'm buying Bitcoin. Those are the 5 things I'm buying right now. I'm trading Chainlink. I'm always buying SUI. Those are my top ones right now. Mims, anything that you want to add that you're adding to this week?
I mean, everything is, so it's, oh my God, it's like the best sell ever. I definitely want to buy some more SHX. Listen, when you talk about ISO compliance, when you talk about the U.S. banking system and NACHA and ACH payments and them doing about $80 trillion a year in transactions and Stronghold being their preferred partner, okay? And when I look at the data and I see, you know, Stronghold is at a penny, and, you know, even if they do 1% of NACHA's transactions, we're talking about $8, you know, SHX coin. So I mean, SHX massively undervalued, to me, huge. Also Velo. Velo is like the XRP of Asia. Okay. For Asia, Velo, RWA play as well. Tokenizing securities and more, massively undervalued. Velo. XPR network. Okay. We're talking about, once again,
What was that again?
XPR.
XPR?
Yeah, XPR network.
Okay.
Huge when you're talking about, once again, ISO compliance, and then you're talking about dealing with, they deal with community credit unions, okay? And so this is once again another banking sector play, but we talk about that in school. XPR on the Metal blockchain, very undervalued as well. It's just, you know those projects. I mean, even obviously HBAR, you know, we talked about HBAR. But I'm definitely bullish on ISO compliant blockchains. You know what I mean? 100%. But yeah, it's a good time, man. It's really a good time.
And Troy, thanks for the question. Thoughts on ADA? I'll be honest with you, Troy. I've never been a huge ADA fan. I've owned it. I've made money off of it. Obviously, it was bullish that Trump mentioned it, but very few people use it. It's already in the top 10 of cryptocurrencies, so your upside's kind of limited. So I'm not buying right now, but it is ISO, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
ADA? Cardano? Yeah,
It's American.
Yeah,
It's
it's American.
ISO. Trump
I think it
mentioned
might be
it.
tax-free as well. I think he might
Yeah.
add it as one of those tax-free coins as well. I'm not sure.
So those are your benefits, but again, I wouldn't be buying any, but I'm not
Yeah,
trying to.
I don't hold Cardano either.
No.
I'm not a big ADA guy.
No. I bought it at 3 cents and sold it at like $2, I think.
Yeah.
This
But
was the
let
time
me
to buy it. I used to buy it back in here. This is when you wanted to buy ADA. Right?
Yeah. And you can yeah, ADA.
So yes, that is my thought on
And I do have
ADA.
some that I want to pull up on XPR for you guys,
Yeah.
for them real quick. I'll give them some free game. Go ahead. Can you share my screen?
Let me stop sharing mine. Maybe I'll see it then.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
It removed, so it's there. It's on my screen. Let me unshare it and reshare again. How about that? There you go. You're muted. I couldn't hear you. But yeah, folks. So one thing about XPR Network, like I talked about, Fed when you listen when you see FedNow services, FedNow, U.S. Payment Council, ISO 20022, they already have over almost 5 million members. Okay, integrated with banks, credit unions, and whatnot. So these are undervalued because nobody knows about them. They don't know what's going on. But when the flick is, the switch happens and money and movement and activity taken on, then you hear people talking about it. Then they want to start buying, then it's like it's the hot thing, right? We're in these assets before anybody knows about them. And then you're able to secure a significant holdings, hundreds of thousands, a million coins or whatever it is. And when the market realizes, who they are, what they're doing, who they're connected with, and the asset rises in value, then you go to the next level, right? So just one of the things I wanted to share that I put inside of MEMS University for our students, amongst other things.
Yeah, so last thing, of course, guys, we have to mention, don't take your eyes off the prize. Gold is at 29.20. I'm sure we'll be breaking 3 grand here. We talked last week about how so much gold is coming over to America. We're draining Switzerland. We're draining England. Who knows what's going to happen when Elon Musk and Donald Trump try to see what's happening in Fort Knox.
Yeah.
All right. Apple's number 2. Nvidia's come down to 4. Silver at 7. I'm seeing a lot of technical analysts say silver's about to break out. I don't care. I'm buying it every month like clockwork. I get more silver. I get more silver. I get more silver. It is the most undervalued asset on the planet, and it's not even close. And Bitcoin at number 10 right now. So again, guys, that's what we focus on, right? Is these are the top assets in the world. We are focused on gold, silver, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency. And that's
guys,
what I care about.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And I just put in at MEMSU, and it's going to be out circulating. We found one of the most dynamic gold and silver blockchain based ecosystems out there. Okay, we're talking about getting paid, in silver and gold. The best way I would put it, like, imagine if your bank rewarded you in the fees that the bank acquired from transactions. Imagine if they gave some of those fees back to their community in gold and silver. Okay, this is huge. This platform is the premier blockchain-based gold and silver tokenizing platform that I've seen. Okay, and so put that inside MEMS University. You can get watch those videos for free and check that out. But I'm very excited about what I'm seeing, what's taking place in the blockchain space. Especially with with gold and silver and being able to get paid in gold and silver. The vaults are audited, very powerful strategic partnerships. Everything is there. It's next level, dealing with crypto, blockchain, and gold and silver. So definitely tap in.
All right. Well, thank you for everyone that came on the stream tonight. Like this guy, share it out, drop some comments. We'll be back here next week. We might have some random lives, but we're going to take a little relaxation week, focus, recenter, and get ready for the Trusted Smart Chain Token Generation event, March 29th. We're super excited about that.
Yeah.
If you guys don't understand what real world assets are, if you don't understand how you can get paid crypto daily versus buying it, reach out to us. Okay. Tokens start generating into our wallets March 29th. We want to make sure that you guys are set up for that. Mims, awesome show tonight, brother. You dropped some mad knowledge. Last words. Give them that clap.
Lace up. Let's get wealthy, folks.
Peace.